Oh my god, it fit. Well, it's kind of fit. So look, it's a personal item to me.
Today, we are putting this hype roller backpack through actual travel chaos. Packed with over 40 pounds of professional camera gear, we roll it and wear it through LAX International Airport, past TSA, and try to board 3 fully booked flights, including 2 regional jets with tiny overhead bins. If you are looking for an honest review, this is it. I will even show you a few simple hacks to reduce vibration, protect your cameras, and save your bag. Let's roll. This is the brand new PGYTech Roller Travel Backpack right here. Perfect for airport travel. It fits heavy cinema camera, and as long as you are on a background, like an airport right here, you can just roll it around instead of carry all that weight. You never want to check your camera gear, and this day, with so many connecting flights for work, I always travel with just one carry-on. If the airline loses my checked luggage, I could miss a shoot, which is a cinematographer's worst nightmare. As you saw earlier, this 30-liter backpack is the size of a carry-on, and here's the trick. You can remove the wheel right here and wear it as a personal item, like a backpack. And why does that matter? Because many European airlines will weigh your carry-on and check in. If it's over 12 kg, 26 pounds, they will force you to check it before you can even reach the TSA. And let's be real, if you're carrying a cinema camera, metal cage, rigging, and all the stuff, you definitely go over that limit. But if you only have one backpack and no separate personal item, they usually won't weigh it and just let you through. That's the main reason I got this backpack. But since I travel international for work as a camera op, I've learned that consolidate everything into one backpack is crucial. Once I pass the TSA, I can just pop the wheel back on and roll it like normal. I specifically bought this backpack to carry heavy cinema camera like the new Blackmagic Cine Immersive. You don't want your camera shaking around on an uneven surface like crosswalk or elevators. So in that case, I prefer to carry it on my back. That's why having a lightweight backpack is so important. A Pelican case would be way too heavy for me, especially since, well, I'm not getting any younger. That said, this bag is still heavier than a regular backpack, but nowhere near as heavy as a Pelican case. Alright, my flight is boarding now. Time to take off the wheel so they don't force me to check my bag. It's a full flight. I'll see you on the plane.
This is smooth, right? Okay. Let's see this will fit. Fit perfectly.
One eternity later.
Okay, now we are in the hotel room. It was a long flight. It's an all-day flight with like 2 layover, and I have a 6 a.m. call time tomorrow. But I'm still gonna bang out this YouTube video review for you guys. So if you appreciate my effort, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and drop a comment down below and give me a thumb up. So let's talk about this backpack right now. It's rolling around on the table. So I am gonna pop the wheel. So now you can see how easy to pop it. So this button right here, hold it, boom. Right here, on the ground. Right here. Okay, let's put it on the ground, right here. So now they should stand right now. Okay, so couple things I want to talk about this backpack. First, you will see the base here. It's solid, like it will protect your camera gear right here. It's a really solid base. So it's just like a Pelican case, right? So the camera backpack can stand upright like this and protect all your gear right here. And another thing I want to show you guys outside is right here. This thing fold right here. There's a little hook right here. See, right here. And then hook down into the base right here. There's a little hook. Go right in. And now you can get your back strap out like that. Let's put this thing back in right here. One cool thing I really want to show you guys here is, hopefully you see it right here. Like right here, there's a two hidden baggie right here. This to cover the reel. When it lock in right there, it will cover it. And so it will not get your jacket and your clothes dirty. It's a really thoughtful feature for the female cinematographer, right? They probably wear some fancy jacket and they don't want to get dirty. So this actually connects in here. It doesn't go out, but you can tuck it back in. See, when you're done, put it back in. And here also as a back support right here, extra back support. So let's now open the backpack. I'll show you everything inside. So it's a very tight backpack right here. That just my toiletry right here. But as you see right here. So you can put a 16-inch MacBook Pro right here, 17-inch laptop right here as well. I have a 16-inch MacBook Pro. You should put it right here, and then an extra iPad you put it right here. There's a ton of space. You can even put some small item right here. This bag right here is half. I put my camera right here. This is the Instago 3S right here. So any small item you can put it right here. It's really easy to reach. One other thing I want to talk about here, you can, it's called anti-thief design. You can push this thing into this right here. So, thief in Europe cannot just open your backpack easily. They had to, cut this thing first. First thing I thought the most important thing is the Vision Pro right here. Well, actually, let's put the camera down first. This is air dust blower. I have the camera right here. This is my Canon R5 cinema camera. So maybe soon I will replace it with the Blackmagic Cine Ursa Immersive. But right now my cinema camera is the Canon R5C, which travels with me all the time. So put it down right here, boom, right here. Here is my Zoom, Wireless Pro for my audio, obviously. And then let's put the Vision Pro down. Here is my Ray-Ban, right here, my Ray-Ban. And then this is my Vision Pro. So one cool thing about setup right here is you put a Vision Pro right here. Again, so if you want a good backpack for Vision Pro, you just need a really good camera backpack because you can design the slot right here to really protect the Vision Pro. So one cool thing I like about here is, let me see where I found it. Yeah, so right here on this side, I can tape it. To tape the Vision Pro, lock it so it will not bounce around. So right here, this little Velcro right here can really secure your stuff. So make sure they're really well protected. So that's my Vision Pro slot. I put my Vision Pro down here. Mouse for my MacBook right here. Ray-Ban, charge my Vision Pro. And then this is my laptop charger right here. Let's put it in right here. That's for DIT media, right here, this thing, DIT media. And then obviously I have my 360 camera, the X4 right here. Put it right here. So, right here, so the camera for me right now is supposed to go here. You can put a long lens in. This is a long lens right here, the Canon lens. So I was using a wide angle right now. So in here, this session actually have my battery. So charge everything. And then this is clothing because I only have one backpack right here. I bring only one backpack to travel. So I kind of sneak in some clothing right here, underwear, socks right here in the different slot. Just really utilize the space in here. So what else in here? So this rear thing, this is actually a dust blower to clean the lens, to clean VR lens. VR lens is all about, VR camera is all about cleaning the lens. The lens is really big. So I always have professional air dust blower right here. You charge it tonight. Make sure I can use it tomorrow for job. And obviously, don't forget a light. Right here, this is Zhiyun Molex 100X. It's a 100-watt light. I should actually use it to light me because it's really dark in this room. But I just want to show you guys what I have. So here's a light. I always bring a light with me. And it's so tiny, but this is 100 watts. So this is a production light right here. So that is everything on this slot. This baggie is for the reel right here. You can put it in the baggie. I'll throw it in the ground. You can put it right here. And then some rigging right here. I always bring my rigging. So here is some other rigging right here. And this bag is so like deep. What I mean deep is I actually create a second layer right here. This is actually inside here. Let me open it for you. I hide my entire gimbal system right here. If you see right here, I'll bring it out for you. You can't really see it. Boom. This is my DJI Mini right here, RS4 Mini right here, with my whole gimbal system right here. There's a zipper in the front, can expand this, as you see right here. You probably don't see it, but can expand another 10 liters, so it can be a 40-liter backpack. So if you really need space, again, if you expand this, you might have problem to get onto the airplane, but when you are not like going to TSA, you need more space for hiking, you can expand it into a 40-liter backpack. So you can fit a lot of stuff in here, like camping gear and all the other stuff. Oh, actually one more cool thing I really want to show you, and I really love about the design of this backpack. Right here, this thing. So right here, there's the quick release, push it, get it out. And this thing, you can like hook it in your arm as well too, and as a lady bag. And then inside this lady bag, I should not say lady bag, but inside this bag, like we have a lot of cool stuff. Right here, we have two, you know, DP always have a two right here. This is my small rig, multi-tool, right? I am measuring laser. So as a VR cinematographer, you always want to have a digital measure to make sure that how close the talent to the camera, so you don't create 3D disparity. So we always have a laser tool right here. And then another very important thing for VR filmmaker, leveler. It's an old school leveler to make sure the camera fully level. Really important. As you see right here, I actually put a battery here too, so I can tell you that battery is used or unused for the Canon, but I'm using it right now, so actually here. Here also have some lens cleaner and cable and all our lens pen right here to clean the lens. So a lot of lens cleaning stuff for VR filmmaking. But I can put my passport in here, put a ton of stuff in here, and this thing you can just, you know, take it out. It's a quick release, right? And you can just pop it out, and then you can just throw it in the TSA, and then tell, hey, all the batteries right here. You put a video battery here too, so they don't scan your camera, so you don't need to like open your bag to show them what is weird in your system. So yeah, so here is everything in the backpack. I mean, you still have clothing inside there. I didn't take it out. But yeah, as you see, you can pack a lot of stuff in here. This little backpack can really fit a lot of stuff. Hopefully you get an idea how I travel for professional job with all my camera, all my gear, my Vision Pro, and my gimbal and everything. Just fit inside this travel backpack. This video is not sponsored. I saw a bunch of early review for this roller backpack about 3 months ago when it first dropped. Most of the early reviews were very positive, but they were all shot in a controlled environment like a park or a studio. Not many reviewers actually test the bag in the field through TSA, spreading across terminals, or squeeze into a small regional plane. So this review is for working professionals who are seriously considering buying this as a travel backpack for work. And yes, there are a few things I don't like that you should know before you buy. This bag is mostly well engineered, and I think it's great for city production, sport venue, or anywhere with smooth floating. But I don't recommend it for hiking, nature shoots, or remote location without roads. This thing is heavy, rigid, and built to protect your camera gear, which also means it's not the most comfortable to wear over a long distance. Also, unlike other PGYTech backpack, this one does not have the PGYTech signature stabilizer strap that really help balance the weight. So with a heavy load, it sags into your lower back. Here is another issue. The metal roller bar right here sits against your back right here with very little padding. So if you got a bony back like mine, it's not great. This is why I always pop the bar whenever I need to wear it. You can attach a large tripod on the top side, like right here, because it includes the straps, which is great. But doing that blocked the access of the top handle right here, which is the main way I carry this bag like a suitcase to avoid uneven ground and speed bumps. There's a side handle right here, as you see, but for some reason it's very tiny and not very economic. The side pocket is impressively deep, as you see right here, but once your bag is fully packed, it's too tight for a large water bottle. So again, this isn't meant for hiking. And just to be clear, this is a backpack, not a pattern case. The base is the only spot that is hard protection, which is why I would never ever check this bag. The good news is, it still fit in a small overheaded bin, even on a regional aircraft, and if the bin is full, you can probably still slide it under the seat as a personal item. Never trust the airline with your expensive gear. There are too many horror stories out there, and I'm sure you have seen your fair share on TikTok. The whole point of a roller backpack like this one is to keep your camera gear with you at all times. You might notice this pink reel cover right here. Those don't come with the bag. I got them on Amazon. They are shock absorbing rubber sleeve that help reduce vibration when rolling over rough ground. They don't fit pattern case wheel, but they are perfect for standard luggage wheel like the one on this backpack right here. I have seen DP crack the lens or damage camera body just from vibration, especially when rolling over things like elevator entrance or sidewalk bumps. So when I spot uneven ground, I just throw the backpack on my bag and carry it. Better safe than sorry. So yeah, the PGYTech Roller Backpack is great for regular travel and filming job, but isn't made for a great outdoors. If you are into hiking or nature filmmaking, check out the PGYTech One More Flex right here. That's the one I will be using when I take the Blackmagic Ursa Cine Immersive off the grid. If you like me and enjoy the great outdoor with a heavy cinema camera, check out my outdoor gear review right here. And if you are new to this channel, it would mean a lot if you subscribe and hit the notification bell and join our community of professional immersive filmmakers. We are all about practical, real-world tips that will help you push the boundary of storytelling. See you in the next journey. Ciao!